Hello, this is Bug News, and today we're going to talk about several individuals and weddings. Well, apparently, the brat got married recently. I don't know, January, February, somewhere along the way. But as you know, the brat works with Gary with the T, or Gary in the T. But Gary's a radio personality, and as you know, the brat is a hip hop artist, radio personality, and media personality. And Gary is not. Only thing Gary is not is he's not a rapper or anything, to the best of my knowledge. But he's a media personality, radio personality, and also probably a syndicated gossip person. So I guess that's still a media personality. Well, they both work together on the Ricky Smiley morning show, and I think they both work together on Dish Nation. I think Gary was on one of his gigs, his podcast with Georgia Alfredas and Vic Jagger. And if you're probably not familiar with those names, unless you listen to or have listened to the Russ Parr Morning Show. And Georgia Alfredas is a radio personality, little low budget media personality. And she's also syndicated on the Russ Parr Morning Show. And then Vic Jagger, who aka name used to be Shaquana on the Russ Parr Morning Show. I guess in a different demographic market and things like that. She rebranded herself as Vic Jagger. They all on a podcast called There I Said It. I think that's the name of it. Well, during this podcast, they got to talk about weddings, and then come to find out, Gary with the T was not invited to Brat's wedding, and he said it out of his own mouth. So we still gonna say allegedly that the Brat said, "Well, you're not my friend. You're just a co-worker." And I guess the only person probably was invited was Gary because he was the boss. Not Gary. I'm sorry. Was Ricky, because he was the boss. But then Frida's got on her soapbox and pointed out that she invited people to the wedding, but only 42 people showed up. And then Shaquana said, "Oh, well, I was broke, so that's why I ain't come." So I don't know how many invitations were sent out, but hey, next time you ever want people thinking ain't nobody gonna show up, just send me an invitation. It's free food and drinks. I'll definitely be there. I might leave after I ate and drank, but I'll be there. You wouldn't have wasted. What's a wedding plate nowadays? What, $125 a plate maybe? You wouldn't have wasted $125. Then if I gotta fly in, we'll see how that works out. But anyway, so we getting that was the premise of what Georgia Alfredo was saying. She paid this money, and then people didn't show up, and she invited people from work. She said the only person that she didn't invite was Super Ken, and Super Ken is also one of the personalities on the Russ Parr Morning Show. She allegedly said she wasn't sure she invited him or didn't invite him for whatever reason. But as you can see, even the moral is even if you work with people, everybody's gonna get invited to the wedding, even if they are in the public eye, such as Gary's been around the industry a long time, got a big mouth, get drunk one day and just start dragging the brat, at some party and shit. And I'm standing there, I'm like, oh, I didn't know that, I'm gonna say something, come back right here and on this lower end of the spectrum of news and information, and put it out there for clicks and views. Of course, that's what we do. But as I move in the rank, I might pass it off to somebody in my network and say, hey, I got this here, you want it? Or I might do it myself. Do myself after they said something about it. But anyway, I'm not gonna lie, I might have done that sometimes. I may have given people information. They did it because I didn't want to put it out, and then I come behind it. Oh, this is what such said. I know. Anyway, that's what goes on in this game. But anyway, this is Bug News. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much.